children's TV presenter Glen Michael has died aged 99 following a short illness. His family confirmed he died peacefully at his home in South Ayrshire. He rose to prominence hosting Glen Michael's Cartoon Cavalcade for nearly 26 years on STV, from 1966 until December 1992. During the show, he introduced cartoons, talked with various companions, and spent time with his dogs Rudy and Rusty. The show was a huge hit, winning the Scottish ITV Programme of the Year award in 1975, awarded by the Radio Industries Club of Scotland. STV described him as a legend and said he would be remembered as a wonderful performer and personality. In a statement, Bobby Hayne, managing director of audience at STV, said, "Glen was a wonderful performer and personality, and we know that many viewers will have very fond memories of him. He was an STV legend, with Glen Michael's Cavalcade a particular favourite for children across Scotland during its 26-year run. Our thoughts are with his family at this time, and we send them our deepest condolences." Fans were devastated by the news and took to Facebook to share their condolences with his friends and family. "Very sad to hear the news, and thinking of his family and friends. I was lucky enough to appear on Cartoon Cavalcade back in November 1988 on my birthday. Very happy times," one wrote. Another wrote, "I'm so sad to hear this. Cartoon Cavalcade was a big part of my childhood TV." A third chimed in, "R.I.P. Glen, what brilliant memories from my childhood, oh no. What a great life he lived." Thoughts and wishes to his family and friends. Cartoon Cavalcade was always essential viewing for this 80s kid. A fourth shared. A fifth added, "Loved this program when I was a child. R.I.P. Glen Michael." Meanwhile, a sixth lamented, "Another icon and part of my childhood gone." Back in the day, Cartoon Cavalcade was required viewing and something the family could watch, with Paladin, Robbie the Robot and Wee Rusty. I remember going to see his Christmas show in Fraser's in Glasgow, which was as much a Glasgow institution as the TV show itself. He always had time to meet us all, and I hope he got so much comfort from the joy he brought to generations of Scottish children. One of the last true great entertainers from that era of Scottish variety. May he rest in peace, and my condolences to his family. I hope he and Paladin are upstairs making the big chap their smile. Glen was born Cecil Buckland in Devon in 1926 but adopted his stage name later in life. He began his career as a teenager when he went to London to try his luck as an entertainer, but, like so many others, his efforts were interrupted by World War II, and he served in the RAF during the conflict. He moved to Scotland in the early 1950s for a supposed 6-week run with Scottish comedian Jack Milroy. This turned into a 13-year run of touring and performing in theatres across the country, along with TV appearances. When Milroy moved to London, breaking up the collaboration, Glen was asked to audition for Cartoon Cavalcade. However, he was convinced he had messed up his audition after smiling constantly due to nerves. Despite his misgivings, program bosses liked this approach and they offered him a 5-week contract at £14 a week. In addition to his work on the show, he was also one of the original DJs on Radio Clyde when it launched in the 1970s.